I dropped the kids off at school, and I brought you your coffee. Light and sweet, right? But tell me, why did you want to meet me here, Jennifer? I mean, it's cold. I know you don't like the cold.
You remember the day you proposed to me and you brought me here, Joe? Do you remember what you said to me?
Yeah, I remember what I said to you. I said, if God allows me to, I was going to make you the happiest woman on the planet. If only you said I do, and meet me at the altar.
So then tell me, Joe, where is that man now? Where is the man that said he would never break my heart? Where is he, Joe?
Hold up. We both said we were coming out here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But we can see if we can salvage what's left in this godforsaken marriage. If you just come in here and point the finger just at me, we can stop this right now.
Okay, all right. You're right. You're right. But I can't help it. I mean, you've hurt me like I've never known to hurt before. And I just needed you to feel my pain now. But you know what? You're right. It's not even about who hurt first. So since I started in on you, then it's only fair that you go ahead and explain first.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
There's a smack in the face.
Fair enough. I deserve that.
A stripper, Joe? Out of all the women you could have messed with, you choose a nasty stripper. Do you know how many hands that grope these women on a daily basis? How they're sexing men for money? And you have the audacity to lay in our bed after your little rendezvous with this one.
Hold, stop right there. Because you don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right, Mr. 007. I've been with you for over 18 years, gave you 2 gorgeous children, and helped you start that contracting business that you're always claiming to be yours instead of ours in the first place. So don't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Show me.
All right. You want the truth? Here it is. That woman did whatever I said. You know why? Because she recognized what you stopped recognizing a long time ago.
Oh yeah? And what was that?
I'm a damn good man. I never wanted to cheat on you. I never did. But you stopped giving me your body. You played part-time with your heart and your mind. I would come with flowers. You would give me those fake-ass thank you kisses. We would make love. Body wouldn't even respond to me. I'd rub your back, your feet, beg you to talk to me. What would you do? What would you do? You act like I didn't even exist anymore. I was dead or something. So yeah, I met Candy at Jersey Girls when me and the crew got off work. Yeah, I spent money for a time. I told her I was married and I loved my wife. She was good with just being my friend. But then she started to look into my heart. I mean, really into my heart. We started spending some time together. And I slept with her. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. I would take multiple showers when I got home. Not out the fear of getting a disease or because I thought she was dirty. Because I was ashamed. Ashamed of what I was doing before God. Ashamed of what I was doing in my life, to my family. But hold up. I'm not the only one who stepped out in this marriage. The difference between me and you, I felt guilty enough to tell you about my infidelity. You kept yours away from me for months.
Joe, I'm sorry. I can't do this right now. I thought I could.
Oh, so you gonna have me bare my soul to you. You gonna bail out on me when it's your turn? I know you better sit your ass down.
Okay, Joe. I'm going to tell you what you think you want to hear, okay? But once I do, you have got to promise me that you will not throw it back in my face. And you won't look at me as if I meant to do any of this on purpose. Can you promise me that you'll do this? Can you really do this?
I'll try. So come on, tell me. What's the real reason to sleep with your boss? Check wasn't big enough?
See, this is the reason I didn't even want to tell you in the first place. Because you always got to be sarcastic with everything I try to tell you.
Okay. Right. I apologize. I didn't mean to disrespect you. I'll listen.
I was never in love with Harold, my boss. But in the 8 years that I worked for him, Joe, I took care of his books. I took care of his traveling arrangements. I took care of all of his bank accounts and all of his cleaning. Hiring, firing of the employees that worked at the firm and everything. All the things that a wife would do for her husband. Yeah, so that's how I started feeling. And when you started to concentrate more on the business that you and I started together instead of us, that's why it happened. So during the conference that Harold and I had to go to in California almost 2 years ago, that's when I slept with him. And 8 more times after that. You see, the difference between women and men is that we fall for a good time. We fall from lack of attention and lost time. You and I barely spoke one word to one another during my affair. And yeah, you rubbed my back, you brought me flowers, and you even rubbed my feet from time to time. But I knew that was only because you either wanted to have sex or you were just trying to cover up all the dirt you were doing.
So you still fucking this nigga?
Unbelievable. After everything I just told you, all you got to ask me is, am I still sleeping with him? What about asking me if I'm still in love with him? Or does he even have my heart? What about that?
Look, I ain't mean to offend you. I know he doesn't have your heart, because if he did, you wouldn't be here trying to fix us and our family. But I know you do care for him. You know what? I can respect that. So I pushed you into his arms by neglecting you. I just need to know, are you still sleeping with him?
I stopped sleeping with Harold 2 months ago. On the same exact day that you told me about you and Candy.
Hold up! You let me come clean about my affair without even asking whether I was even having one. And you was fucking your boss the whole time and didn't say shit about it. Man, I gotta get out of here.
Joe, don't go. I was scared. Baby, I was scared. I never wanted to lose you or the kids. Don't you see that?
Oh, so I guess it was cool. Put me through hell while you were doing your thing the whole time. You called me every name in the book when I came clean. And you could have told me what you were doing right then and there. But you held on to all this for another 4 months until shit got really bad between us. How the hell can you sit here and tell me you love me now?
Because, babe, I do. I didn't want you to hurt the way that I was hurting. You've changed. We stopped going to church because of you. We stopped praying together because of you. We stopped traveling and doing everything as a family because you were the one out there chasing the money instead of chasing your family, Joel.
You didn't tell me, Jennifer! Baby, my heart. Don't you understand that? My heart. Without you, I can't walk. I can't think. When you're going the enemy, I can't function. My heart doesn't beat right. The blood flowing through me has no direction. Even the air that I breathe can't flow through my lungs properly when things aren't going right between us. It's my life, girl. So how can I face the world? The biggest part of me is keeping me in pain, though.
So this is it? You're done with us? Your family?
Look, no, I'm not saying that. I just want to know, how are we supposed to trust one another after all this? How are we going to face the days to come?
Joe, we do what we did in the beginning of our marriage. We stopped trying to do it our way and take everything to God in prayer. I've already quit my job, and I'll be working with my sister at her firm next week. I'm sorry for everything, Joe. I'm sorry. And I will prove that for the rest of our life if you allow me. Can you please give us another chance, babe?
One day at a time, huh?